Hi, this is Edip Yuksel, January 11, 2021. Finally, we are able to breathe without this thief-in-chief, lying, fascist, narcissist Donald Trump. I am a progressive Democrat. I have been disgusted and appalled like many of you, like more than half of American people. However, I find his Twitter suspension, to be a very bad idea. Progressive people or Democrats should not celebrate this censorship. Personally, I am censored by Twitter. My account was suspended because of my criticism of the Turkish version of Donald Trump, a thief, a lying machine, a fascist dictator, Tayyip Erdogan. They are fond of each other. No wonder. I never promoted violence, never even used obscenities, but critical of his policies. And Tayyip Erdogan sued me in the court 28 times. He has 28 lawsuits against me for insulting His Highness, for telling the truth. He is the biggest thief in Turkish history. And please check my videos. I have a few in English about exposing Tayyip Erdogan. Just imagine, with the money of poor people, he built for himself the world's biggest palace, 1,150 rooms. He uses religion. He waves the holy book, and then if it's not enough to manipulate people, he waves the flag, exactly like Donald Trump. Now, banning in Twitter, his Donald Trump's suspension in Twitter, I see it celebrated by progressive, by Democrats, by patriots, and I think it is very wrong-headed celebration. What are you doing? First of all, the reason this sociopath, Donald Trump, this megalomaniac, this demagogue, English is my fifth language, therefore my pronunciation may not be exactly a standard pronunciation, forgive me. Well, I will not apologize, but just bear with me. His success is not because of him. His success because of the major problems in American population. The same with Erdogan. He has a base. A base creates such a sociopath. He's basically supplying for demand. He's a good salesperson. He knows his target. He knows what they expect they need. He does accordingly. He acts accordingly. He's not a racist. He's not. He's a narcissist. A narcissist cannot be racist. He doesn't care about his even race. He doesn't even care about his family. It's all fake. As long as they serve him, that's okay. He will keep them. But the moment they will object any of his whims and crimes, he will dismiss them without regret. Therefore, he's a narcissist. But why he is elected, why he has power, that is the issue you need to look at it. The reason is, well, his base. Look at his base. And I'm coming to another very important issue. Because companies censoring people, because of their political views, they have appalling political or religious views, is very bad, very bad. Much worse than government. You can change the laws of the government, and you can appeal to the courts. You can change certain things in government, but corporations, you cannot even file lawsuit against them. You can file lawsuit against American government. Giving so much power to big corporations who are controlling the public arena, the public space, which is important for free speech. They have monopolized. It's no more public square in the midtown. You go there, no one is around. No one even will hear you. It's not like old times, people idly gathering in public place and you go and people can hear you. No more. It is old times. Yes, government controls the public place, which there is no one. But we are in information age. The public square right now is Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, this kind of social media. And they are controlled by big corporations who have vested interest in a corrupt system. Therefore today, if they are suspending Donald Trump, tomorrow it will be your turn, my progressive friend, when your tweets hurt their bottom line, more profit, greed. They can easily dismiss you. No one even hear that you are suspended because you are not as popular as Donald Trump. Or even if you are, they will say, well, we punished the right, now we are punishing the left. Therefore, I think it is very wrong-headed. And besides, two things I want to pull your attention. I caught the first one. The first one is why Donald Trump, sociopath, demagogue, has so much power. It's not because there is Twitter, it's because he has followers. He's addressing some issues, and therefore he gets that power. And today Donald Trump goes, another sociopath will be created. If they are not going to use Twitter, they will use other means. Therefore, this is not the issue. Twitter, that kind of media is not the issue. In fact, it is good. It gives you a warning. There is a problem in this society. A sociopath, a lying billionaire, a thief, is getting votes from people, working people, from people who cannot make end meet, or from the jobless. How in the world a billionaire, a narcissist, an adulterer, an evil guy which is known, and people can ignore that and go vote for him? The reason is obvious. First, part of the population is fanatic religious evangelical Christians. Without Donald Trump, they existed. Now look at them, why this group exists, why they are getting so powerful. Because we have a system helping them. They get tax-free businesses, they can cheat people, defraud them, they can get away with this. Look at these mega churches. Therefore, we need to find laws in order to regulate them, in order not censor them, but in order to hold them responsible for their crimes. The rule, there's two laws I am suggesting to check and balance this growing virus, Trojan horses called religious organizations, is require them to do periodical monthly debate with their opponents. We can create a tournament like NFL of religious and philosophical political organization, main of them, let's say 32 of them. 32 top religious, philosophical, and, hold on, and political organizations depending on their size, number of branches, or number of members, or the amount of property they have. All these could be used in calculating their ranking in the list of 32. We can have also a second group. But the first group should match each other, randomly match each other, debate with each other in public. Should be required that these groups will be force their leaders to come out of their dark places and see the sunlight. Focus on their ideas, their dealing. For example, imagine an atheist organization facing in live TV, YouTube debate, and should be publicized, and the evangelical church cult, they are facing each other. Or monotheist groups like our monotheist, racial mononists, facing atheist or evangelical or Sunni groups. That's it. This is one way. And second, track every money going, entering the religious, philosophical, or political organization. Any organization has a cause that invites people to their circles, invite people to support them. Any organization who has a calling, social, political, theological, philosophical calling, they should be required also, if they are also, especially they're not paying taxes, then we should know in public how much money is going there, who is paying them, and how much money, where they are spent. Therefore, two lists. We should be able to go to website, live see the money contributed to them and the money spent, and we see the balance sheet. It should be live and should be easily checked. Okay? These two things control. And second group is racist. And also racism has some basis. It's not entirely unrelated to experience, human experience. Why people become racist? There's certain ignorance, there's certain resentment of certain things. Some may have some basis, therefore we need to discuss. It shows there is a problem in the society. Donald Trump is a symptom of major problem in the society. And also many people who lost work, especially from less educated people without college degrees, they lost a lot of jobs. Millions of people lost jobs to China. They have grievances. And the Democratic Party did not really care about them, did not listen to them. Therefore, they ended up with Republican Party, especially if they are more liberal conservative, have certain sense of religion, and they are living in rural area. The Republican Party is the closest. Not because they are in love with a billionaire, with a lying thief, but because he is the one raising their issue. He's taking advantage of them, and they see this one is voicing, even if he's not genuine, they see their vote to him is a protest. Okay? Therefore, I think that banning Donald Trump from two different perspectives is wrong, and it is harmful. One is the symptoms tells us about problems in the society we need to take care. By eliminating the symptoms, we'll not be able to eliminate the disease, the sickness in the society. The American capitalist society where three billionaires, they have own more wealth than 50% of the American population. Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, William Buffett. I don't know about the nationality of this Tesla's guy. Elon Musk, he's now become the richest person too. And it's incredible injustice, a system that over rewards few people and the majority of people suffers greatly. That is a very corrupt system. And also this corrupt system through political process, basically plutocracy, that money buys seats in Congress. There is strong correlation between the amount of money campaign raised and candidate elected. There are a few exceptions, but mostly there is direct correlation between the amount of money a senator, a candidate for Senate or Congress has and the chance of being elected. And after they are elected, they still want to be re-elected. They go there, they continue their campaign. Their mind is busy with collecting money, and the source of money most of the time, mostly is what? Bernie Sanders was an exception. It's corporations. And corporate lobbies are there. They're like vultures. They are the one who designed the laws, not for the interests of people. Therefore, we don't have the government of people, by people, for people. We have the government of corporations, by corporations, and for corporations. The reality is, look at the laws. They give more money to rich. Therefore, the gap between haves and have-nots, between rich and poor, and working poor, unfortunately, has been growing in the United States in a very terrifying, appalling rate. Okay, therefore, I invite Democrats, progressives, to stand for freedom of speech, whether they are appalling, they are kind of disgusting, they are very evil, doesn't matter. If evil is not expressed, truth cannot be expressed. Keep in mind. Tomorrow it will be your turn. Therefore, we should also hold Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, these companies responsible, and we should be able to file lawsuit against them if they violate our freedom of expression. They are quasi-government agency. In fact, right now, they are bigger than government regarding of exercising of freedom of speech. Freedom of speech is not just abstract idea. It must have reality. Right now, we don't have really much freedom of speech because it is at the mercy of big corporations. And they are also controlling our Congress. Okay, peace.